All right, here we are back in the shop for the first time since before the holidays. Got sick, flu, and then infection, surgery, whatnot. But we are doing an oil change video on the 2006 Silverado 1500, which has, let's see here, 176,362 miles. Oil life's at 3%. We got a decent day. I was able to get into the shop, cleared some snow. So we are going to go ahead and do that. So getting warmed up a little bit to change the oil, and going to get set up on the lift, and then we'll be back. All right, we got the truck up in the air, and make sure everything's good and solid and safe. And did have a minor moment. We only have 10-foot ceilings here, and I left the hood up. So I had to stop, get out the ladder, close the hood, because I didn't feel like lowering it back down. But now we got our oil drain pan here. We'll get that over there. And I realize you guys are just staring at the drain plug. I'll be over there in just a second. Hey, come on. Don't knock things over. Drain pan a coming. All right, and the drain pan is transmission jack with an oil drain pan on it. So as soon as I figure out where everything is here again, drain plug, we will get a 15 and the ratchet. I believe that's what it was, is a 15. And ratchet. Probably gonna take off my jacket for this. Try not to get it soaked in oil. Find a place to hang it up, which for some reason we don't have any place to hang things up, but it is kind of chilly in here. Outside temperature is about 35, I think. We do have ice on the floor in here where we have a leak by the door. And that's fantastic. All right, get some gloves on. Used to never wear gloves working on cars, but now sometimes I try to. And also, since we have 10-foot ceilings, can't get the truck up quite high enough to stand underneath it. So we got the handy dandy stool. I will roll around here. So we do need to lift up the drain pan a little bit. It's kind of low, and I didn't grab a rag. That's always handy to have a rag with you when you're doing stuff like this. So up goes the drain pan as the thing walks away from me. Okay, now find me a rag. And I probably should get a light under there. Probably make things a little easier for you and me to see what the hell's going on. Probably should have been a little more prepared before I hit record on the phone. But, you know, I would say it is what it is, but I freaking hate that saying. That's what people say when they don't have anything to say. And for some reason, it's been determined that saying, oh, you know, it is what it is a sign of intelligence. To me, it's a sign of a lack of a viable thought. Anyway, that's the problem. If Dad's not out here and I'm recording, I have a tendency to start rambling on about stuff. All right, where would be a good spot? Let's see. That might be a good spot. Maybe helps to lighten things up a little bit. Oh, hey, that's perfect. I got the camera shining at the. You've been looking at the freaking drain pan this whole time. All right, let's go for a different angle on this thing. Flag, ooh, smooth. Something like that, maybe. Maybe. Whoa, let's zoom out a little. Not get carried away on the close-ups here. All right. Okay, and these new microphones that I got for the phone, I think they pick up every freaking breath. Oh, and I just moved you guys, and I got the phone facing the wrong direction. So, I can't see what's going on. Let me fix that. Okay, I think something's going on here. We got the drain plug here, and I got the camera on the phone facing so I can see what you guys are seeing, so I know if you can see anything. Which, on the Samsung, means I cannot zoom or unzoom, but I can sure run over the tripod with the transmission jack. I really need to invest in some better equipment for this, but anyway. Yeah, 15, loud banging. Good grief. That was tighter than it should have been. Anyway, let's see if we can move this without moving you guys all over the place. I had this running. I did pull it into the shop last night while the snow was fairly soft before it froze again. And had it running to get it warmed up, just get all the contaminants suspended in the oil. I know there's two schools of thought on that. Change it while it's hot. Everything's all the contaminants are suspended. It flows out faster. And the other is change it while it's cold and it's been sitting. That way everything's drained all the way down and that. Well, if you change, my opinion, you change your oil on a regular basis, then if I can put this light in a better spot, that's better, kinda. You don't really need to worry about if all of it is drained down from the top of the engine. You're changing it regularly, so anything that would be left is diluted. But while it sits, and that's gonna freaking touch on there like it always does. They made this skid plate just far enough out so that when the oil gets low enough, it will start to hit the skid plate and run down on it. Like that. Oh, put a rag up here and try and collect as much of it as you can. But all the contaminants, when it's cold, are stuck right here at the bottom of the pan. Now, this will drain most of it out. There's still that little bit, and But yeah, and as cold as it is today, if I had not warmed this thing up, it would have taken a bit longer. And we're not talking hours. Maybe another minute or two. But anyway, You do it how you do it. I'll do it how I do it. And, you know, if you want to leave your opinion, go ahead, leave a comment. If you like what you're seeing, hit like, subscribe, tell your friends, you know, anything helps, seeing as how I've got all of, 20 some subscribers, I think. Yeah, not very popular. Don't make very many videos either, so hopefully that's going to change here lately or soon when I get the shop more set up than what it is. And we need the oil filter wrench, crank that loose because you put it on hand tight. And during the 3, 4, 5,000 miles, whatever the computer tells you it's time to change it, somehow that thing gets up to about 600 foot-pounds of torque every time. So where my filter wrench go? Nothing ever gets put back. Same place twice. I don't know why. Oh, man, I could spend the next half hour looking for it. Yeah. Not there. Is it down here? No. Sometimes I just want to cry when I start looking for tools. Where the heck did it get put? It seems like whenever it's time to put things away, that's not good. Something just fell, and I think it was my Milwaukee tools hanging on the back of the toolbox because I'm slamming things around. I was trying that to see if it would work. Really? Where is this thing? But it seems like Dad and myself sometimes think, oh, this would be a better spot for that, and then completely forget that we moved it because it had been in the spot it was in for the past several years. Now I cannot find that thing. Okay, we may have to edit this part out while I spend the next hour looking for this thing. This is ridiculous. And probably pick up my Milwaukee tools. No, just one of them fell out. Okay. No harm, no foul. Yeah, see this? I'll have to show you. It's not really made for Milwaukee. It's made for the Harbor Freight stuff. So that one really doesn't want to stay in there. I'm gonna have to do something about that. But where's my filter wrench? I may have to cry a little bit. That may get it to come running. No, that's an overloaded drawer. That's an overloaded drawer and a cheap toolbox. Right, what happened to it? It did not get put in there. But no, that's not. Really. This is extremely frustrating. Why am I not finding it? I have to go through every drawer 12 times before it raises its hand and says, "Here I am." Yeah. This is not good. There it is. Well, see, like I said, in a drawer that I don't think it should be in. Okay. We have averted an international crisis by finding the oil filter wrench. And I need to move this impact driver before it gets knocked off again. And that's why I bought one of those. I wanted to see if it would work with these tools. Kinda. So probably not going to buy another one. Seeing as how I have not invested in any Harbor Freight battery powered tools. Okay, we're pretty much draining. Done draining here. We'll put the plug back in. Tightened up. And there goes that. Okay. And then oil filter. Which probably gonna have to move this thing again. Lock it. Come off. There we go. That's what happens. You mix a Craftsman socket with a snap-on wrench and they don't want to play nice together. Ouch. There's a cross member there. And that's too long of an extension. What am I doing? You think I'm on my first day on the job or something? Right. Now we got some real good stuff going. We got a Taiwanese no-name little extension on a snap-on ratchet into a Blue Point oil filter wrench. Something may explode here. Earth may fall out of orbit. Something. Can't be good. Ow! That cross member's still there. And this filter wrench doesn't exactly. Oh yeah, that's good. Right in the freaking oil. And you're probably saying, why don't you move the pan, dummy? I'd say, yeah, because I'm a dummy. That's why I ain't moving the pan. But I'm gonna have to. So you're right, I'm a dummy. And we're also gonna drop it down just a little bit. Okay. And we'll move. And sorry guys, you're gonna have to look at me now. I know that's not pleasant. Come on now, this is not gonna work. This one just doesn't quite fit on there. Now I gotta find the other filter wrench. This is almost getting comical. Alright, what? I know we got a couple other freaking filter wrenches around here somewhere. Got the strap kind, we got the old-fashioned wire, or not wire, but metal clamp type. I've had that one for a long time. That was back when you used big real man filters. These tiny little, I guess I can't say girly filters because that would be inappropriate. Because nobody can take a joke anymore. Alright. This may be another half-hour excursion trying to find where. No, it's, hey, there's a strap one. Dad had gotten these, I believe, when he was at the dealership. Needed them for, I can't remember if it was on the CV joints or I don't remember. He told me at one time and I forgot. Because, you know, as a kid, you know everything. Your parents don't know anything. So, you don't listen to what they say. And then later on in life, you really regret that. And see, look at how easy that is. Except when it gets hung up, I won't come out. There we go. Now, see if we can gently try not to bump you guys over. Oh, like that. See, and this right up on top of that. Okay, and I put this right where you can't get your fingers around it. Ouch. And I put the light right where, and ow, one of these days, I'm gonna have to. Oh, that puts you guys totally in the dark, doesn't it? Give me that cross member. Really? What are you doing? Come on. Quit being stupid and just get the job done. Let that glug out a little bit. While I'm under here, I want to check the fluid level on the transfer case. Make sure we're not leaking yet. These transfer cases have a tendency to, it's the, shit, I can't even remember what number it is now. It's the automatic transfer case, and they have the pump will eat through the case. We fixed that on the 2001 GMC. Put in the case saver piece on that. And when I do the transmission on this, because it is acting weird, we're going to pull the transfer case apart and put one in this also. Because even though this thing's beat to hell with hail damage, it the underneath, there's really no rust. It's just on the rear, on the bed, over the wheel wells, like on every truck from these years. But the engine runs flawlessly. It's just the transmission's starting to have some issues. Needs to be gone through, so I'm going to do the transfer case because I don't see any point in getting rid of it just because it's ugly. You know, unless somebody were to, offer me an insane amount of money. I'm not stupid, but what the hell am I doing now? I remember I was going to check the level in the freaking transfer case, and now I forget what size socket I need. So we'll guess, and we will guess wrong, and come back and try again. We'll try an 18. See what that does for us. And I will move you guys back here if you want to take a look at this when I get ready. Oh my God, that worked. Okay, so we will finish taking that filter off, get the new one, put it on, and then we'll come back here and take a look at the transfer case fluid level and see because since I've had the truck, I don't think I've checked it at all. All I've done, let's see, I had to get a driver's side door. That's why it's dark blue versus the lighter blue. Put tires on it, put brakes on it. Yeah, there was the video on the brakes. And basically I got bored with editing, so it's a really long, boring video. I think I put that in the title. So, filter. Okay. I start talking and rambling on and forget what the hell I'm doing. Ouch. This lift. Excuse me. This lift is freaking awesome. Because I'm too old and fat to be rolling on the ground. Problem is, as I've said, 10-foot ceilings. I can't stand up under a truck. A car, we put Dad's Impala on here and could get that thing up high enough that you could kind of uncomfortably stand underneath it. All right, get rid of this filter. It would have been nice if we had found a place that had 12-foot ceilings, but you know, you gotta deal with what you got. And we ended up, I ordered the lift, actually through Home Depot because it included shipping. When we were doing the 2001 GMC, because I started doing that under the laying on the ground to get the transmission out and that, and damn near broke a finger trying to get the exhaust bolts loose. And once we started looking at it, I ordered the lift. We got it set up, got the truck in here, and looking at everything on that, it's like there's no way I would have been able to do it laying on the ground. It was just with that 4L80E, bigger transmission than this 4L60E that this has. It was a pain. Never having done one before either, so that didn't help my cause. But let's see. Careful of the ice there. That's why I put the trash can there, so you didn't just come barging in. And uh-oh, is this one not charged up? There it is. What's this? Your microphone. So Dad's out here, so the rambling may stop somewhat. New oil filter. Longer one. Come on, in there. Go. Some oil on the seal. Call it good. Oops, I need that rag.
Put a little oil in there?
No. Pouring it out of that, got the Haviland Easy Change or whatever that Walmart sells online. It's in the box with a plastic bag with 6 quarts of oil in it. These LS style truck engines take 6 quarts. So it just makes it really handy to use those. Down there. Come on. Come on. Done. There we go.
was thinking if you wanted to get some 2x4s, we probably ought to get there as soon as practical.
Well, I don't know if we, what we would need, how many. I was just, mentioning it. So, I mean, we can go get some, but then we got to find a place to store them. Hey, that should be good.
But I'm sure we're going to have to build something else.
Well, I'm sure we are. Okay, so oil's drained, new filter's on. Nastiness all over. Okay. And rearrange everything under here. Well, first, let's lift, let this down. This little oil pan is just big enough to drain the oil on these things. Oh, bumping the stand, moving everybody around. I'm gonna pull that out carefully. Like I said, it's full. Get that probably over towards the makeshift table over there to your right. Okay, so let's move the light back here. Find a spot where it'll stick and stay and actually do some good here. Then we will bring you guys back here along for the ride and see if we get you pointed in the right direction. I think what we may need to do, see if I can get you up high enough to go over the top, because I'm working with a full-size tripod here, so things don't always kind of cooperate under here the way I would like. And now, this will go up high enough. Oh. Ooh. And of course, dang it, light's in the way. And I can't see what you're seeing. Let's see, there's the extension housing. I don't think this is going to go up high enough to do what I want it to do. No. Okay, so that means we bring you back down. Ooh, wait a minute. Look at that right there. I think you can see that fill plug right there. Unbelievable. Found that by accident. Okay, so. Really? Let's go the right way. Oh. Nothing's running out. But, ooh, that doesn't look good. Not sure about that. Let me see here. Ouch. Let's get now a little piece of clear hose laying around here, and I moved it.
I think he moved it over here.
Work, I think. Just I don't want it that long. I'll cut it down. It's already broke off of something. Alright, here we go. So what we'll do, and this is probably guaranteed to make a mess, so back underneath here. Take and stick this hose in some. And then, block the end like you do with a straw. And didn't pick up anything. That's not good.
How far did you go in?
Well, I don't know. This hose is not exactly super flexible. Not really picking up anything right here. Try doing this. Get it to cooperate at the right angle here. Not really wanting to go down in there. Okay, we got a little bit. You can see what it looks like. We will. Ah! It almost looks like kind of used oil. And it's blue when it's new. So yeah, that's definitely needs to be changed, but I'm not doing that now till we go through it and put that case saver in it. I just wanted to check.
How far do you have to go?
I have no idea. That's what I said. The tube doesn't bend easily, so I don't know how far I went in. I got to find something to. I need.
Yeah, something different.
A white zip tie, or just a bag of them. Should be over here. Yeah, over here. There you go. I said they were over here. Make our own little lipstick here. That fluid was not good looking. You might be able to have seen it where it came out. It's brown. Should be new stuff is blue. And let's see. Got to get past the threads and down in, and we're in. Yeah, it's almost full.
Just below the hole?
Huh?
Just below the hole?
A little bit below the hole. So, all right, we will put that plug back in as soon as I find it. Where did I set it? Really? Does anybody remember where I set it? Because I sure don't. I don't see it either. Oh, there it is. I found it. You can quit looking now. That was one thing I was concerned with, was making sure it was at least mostly full, and it's mostly full. We do have an issue with the encoder motor. Doesn't always want to put it into auto, two-wheel or four-wheel drive. But again, that's something that's going to be addressed when we take everything out under here. And I still have four-wheel drive. It's just sometimes when the service four-wheel drive light comes on, you cannot change out of two-wheel drive. But if you shut it off and wait a while, turn it on and put it either into auto or four-wheel drive before you do anything else, you're good to go. This dual's creaky. Yeah, that's right. That we did have this on the lift and ran it in four-wheel drive and could not hear a noise. I don't remember. Let's see. Did I check the level in the front differential?
I don't know.
I don't remember. So let's check that next.
You were checking fluids. I assume you did.
Yeah, well, you should never assume that I did anything, especially if I said I was going to do it. Because a lot of times it just don't happen. Because I forget. So I will now grab you guys and take you on a little ride here. And around the lift, up and right in there, I think. That's what I was talking about, holding the Milwaukee. That little thing I got from Harbor Freight to hold the drill and impact and that. Yeah, it doesn't really like the smaller impact. I knocked it off by opening and closing the toolbox drawers.
Oh.
They don't fit real well in there. Let's bring you back down. And I'll have to, I need to do what I need here. I need a light. So, yeah, that's not the solution I hoped it would be. So, and let's see, it's not going to stick on the aluminum. It'll stick there to figure out. There's the fill plug. I think that looks like 15. Yeah, I believe so. And I put the 15 away. And I'm probably going to need you know what? That's not going to work. I'm going to need the 16 and 14. Where's the 5, 8, 9, 16? So that's the 18. Where's the 15? Mac. Swivel go. There's the wore out snap-on one. Oh, that's right. We've never found it. Used it on something and we haven't found it yet. That's right. No, that's not it. I already looked. See if this will work up there. Okay. Stool over. Sit down. And let's see if we can get you guys into a spot. There. Ouch. We'll be able to see what's going on. Right there. That light's not helping right there. Right there. Okay. And again, nothing's running out. And oh, that smells lovely. Okay. Use our little improvised dipstick again. See if we can get an idea. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit in there, so it's not empty, but it's
Low?
no, not really. I mean, again, it's not flowing out the hole, but it's dang. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell anything from that, but that's what the fluid looks like.
Take and stick it down as far as you can so we can get a little bit more on there.
Come on, cooperate with me. I am at the bottom, or well, no, yeah, I'm scraping along the bottom here. Okay, we'll go ahead and put this back in so we don't forget. When this thing, like, even when it's not in four-wheel drive, sometimes I hear noises up here, so I don't know, it might be a wheel bearing going. Probably ought to listen to that and see. Until anything. Okay, now we forgot to put my ratchet, duck my head, grab my ratchet. And here comes my hands again. Oh, forgot. Click. So, get this put away.
I see some sparkles.
Here. Really. Where did Oh, it goes with that. Okay. Alright. Now, that around here. And then we'll take this, float it around to Come on. What are you doing here? Cooperate. There we go. You want to spin this wheel? I can hear it rotating, but that's about the extent of it. I'll keep going. You can't hear anything at the differential. So, as I kick you, the viewers, I'll come over to the other side. And, dang it. You would think by now I would know to duck my freaking head. Okay. Nothing there. And then we check up here. Yeah, nothing. The only thing I hear is over on this other side, so I'll let you listen to it. And put everything back over here so you can see what Dad's doing, which is pretty much going to be the same thing I did. If I can get you back in the right spot. And that's... Oh yeah, it lights it up perfectly and blocks the camera. About up here. That'd work. Okay, here you go. Switch places. You ready?
All right.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. Everything I heard was out here.
Out where?
On by the wheel bearing.
Out.
Yes.
Oh.
That's why I said I didn't hear anything up by the differential.
Okay.
So you can hear something.
Yeah.
But it's not like super loud.
No.
And yeah, there's no... What?
Look over here.
Oh, yeah, boots.
Everyone is bad over here.
Well, that's not surprising. Almost 180,000 miles and almost 17 years. Should send it up to Eric O to work on up there in New York. He'd be happy to work on this thing with no rust underneath. Okay, well, I don't know what's causing that noise though, unless it is the differential and that's what the sparklies are in there, and I hope not.
There's not many, but there's a few.
Yeah, well, if we drain it, there might be
more.
But I don't want to drain it until I'm, unless I'm prepared with new fluid, and I don't think we got anywhere. And I forget what the front on these takes.
The diff?
Yeah.
Diff fluid?
You're about ready to spill that oil all over the place. Yeah, but there's 27,000 different weights and stuff. You got to use the right one, or, the earth falls off of its axis, plunges us all into the sun, and
fall into the black hole.
So, okay. We have put the drain plug or the fill plug back in the transfer case. Put the fill plug back in the front differential. The oil pan drain plug is in. The oil filter is in. All that's left now, clean it up a little bit. And I don't know where the sound effect is, but we're going to got to do that with the can of brake clean. Clean things up and let it down and fill it up. So we'll go ahead, move you guys out of the way, and do that. Let's see. I don't want to spray the light, but spray everything else. Just get everything cleaned up here. Okay, that's good. Move my safety stand and let her down.
You gonna run it on the lift?
Run it.
Run it?
Oh, can, but we did that before and couldn't really determine anything. But all right, so we're back down. Going to just add our 6 quarts of oil. Get you guys back up, and then give you a little tilt. A little. Let's see. I want to be over there, so I want you guys here. Doesn't want to spin the way I want it to. This thing is not the easiest. I need a fancier mount and need the light. Okay. And I know you are never, ever, ever supposed to use a funnel. And if I don't,
There's a bigger one.
I'm going to make a huge mess. Even if I do, I usually make a huge mess. But I'm using a funnel. And I want... Whoa! To spill the oil. Hang it. Why is this on there? There. Okay.
Go slow.
Probably ought to put something on that where I poured that little puddle of oil there, trying to get my little step stool out. Otherwise, one of us is going to step in it and then make tracks all over the place. When we lived in town, if I changed my oil twice a year, it was amazing. Usually, I could go all year on one oil change and then part of the next year. Living out here, every couple months, changing the oil. But it's worth it to not be living in town. I mean, we live in town, Burns, just don't live in Cheyenne. Work there, shop there, don't live there.
Oh, down.
Why?
You're ½ inch off from the top.
I can see it better than you can. I have poured oil once or twice before. Kind of have an idea what's going on.
Yeah. I've helped clean up the mess.
You never helped clean up my mess. You just stood there and said, clean up that mess. I don't have a freaking rag again.
Don't take that one.
Used to having rag in my pocket or something doing this stuff. And apparently watching Rain Man Ray, people, because he always has a rag in his pocket, and so people were commenting. You know, one guy said, "I was a mechanic for 17 years, never carried a rag around," and I'm thinking,
didn't do much, did you?
Didn't do much, or I hated to get into that car after you got done because there was oil everywhere. All right, so we will fire it up, check the oil. You know, this thing takes as long to build oil pressure, whether you fill up the oil filter or whether you don't fill up the oil filter after you've changed the oil. Okay, and it's right in the middle of the acceptable area. So, oil change done.
No, it doesn't.
Why?
Got to put a sticker in there.
Well, yeah, I got to clear the... But technically, the oil change itself is done. The oil has been changed. Okay, so we're done with the oil change on the 2006 1500. I know it's riveting stuff. We did, again, check the level in the transfer case. It's all right. Fluid's not. Check the level in the front differential. It's all right. Fluid's not. Got some sparklies in it. We need to investigate that. That'll happen later. We did lift it up a little bit off the ground again. Ran it in four-wheel drive trying to hear a noise. Dad heard a little something on this side. It's just spinning the wheels. You could hear something on the driver's side. Don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to eventually figure that out, but that's the end of this video. So we'll see you next time.